Nobody saw this coming. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs drop mind-blowing update. From the outside, the internet thought it had seen every twist possible from Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. The relationship scandals. The emotional breakdowns. The shocking confessions. But nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared fans for what happened next. It all began with a late-night post from Stefon that sent the internet into pure chaos. White Medium Star Part 1, Stefon Diggs breaks his silence at midnight. At 12:01 a.m., while most people were asleep, Stefon Diggs dropped a mysterious black and white video. No caption. No explanation. Just a 12-second clip of him staring into the camera with teary eyes, then panning down to show a hospital bracelet. Social media exploded in seconds. What happened? Is Cardi okay? Is the baby okay? This looks serious. Within 20 minutes, Cardi B herself added fuel to the fire. She posted on her IG story. "Life just changed forever, stay with us." No picture. No context. Just those unsettling words. And that's when the entire internet froze. White Medium Star Part 2, a race to the hospital. Paparazzi flooded the streets. Fans gathered outside New York Presbyterian like something historic was taking place. Whispers spread everywhere. Cardi collapsed. Steph got injured. Something happened to the baby. Inside the hospital, only close family was allowed upstairs, but even they didn't know the full story yet. Stefon was pacing the hallway non-stop. His eyes were red. His hands were shaking. He kept whispering, "Lord, please let everything go right. Please." Meanwhile, Cardi was inside a private room, surrounded by doctors preparing for something monumental, something she had kept hidden for weeks. White Medium Star Part 3, the secret everyone missed. For the last month, Cardi had been battling something silently. She was performing, smiling, doing interviews, but behind the scenes, she was fighting through severe dizzy spells, intense abdominal pain, constant fatigue. Doctors had warned her to take it easy, but Cardi, being Cardi, kept pushing forward. But on this particular night, things took a sudden, terrifying turn. She fainted. Stefon caught her just before she hit the floor. He carried her straight to the car and sped to the hospital himself. After hours of tests, hours of waiting, hours of panic, doctors returned with a decision that would change everything. White Medium Star Part 4, the mind-blowing update is revealed. At 2:42 a.m., the medical director entered the room with the calmest voice possible. "Cardi. Stefon, we need to perform an emergency procedure. We found something unexpected." Cardi froze. Stefon stepped forward. "Just tell us. Is my girl safe?" The doctor took a breath. "Cardi is pregnant. But not with one baby, not two. She's carrying twins." Stefon's jaw dropped. Cardi burst into tears instantly. "Twins? Like two at the same time?" The doctor nodded. And then came the real shock. "We didn't detect them earlier because of how they were positioned. But one of them is in a slightly risky condition, we need to intervene tonight." That news shattered Cardi. She grabbed Stefon's hand with trembling fingers. White Medium Star Part 5, Stefon Diggs makes an unbelievable promise. While Cardi cried quietly, terrified of the unknown, Stefon wiped her tears and said something nobody expected. "Listen to me, Belcalis. I'm not leaving this room. I'm not leaving you. And I don't care what I have to give up. I'll step away from the league if I have to. You and these babies come first. Always." Cardi's eyes widened. She shook her head violently. "No, Steph, football is your world. You can't." But he held her face gently. "My world is right here. That moment alone would have broken the internet. But the night was far from over. White Medium Star Part 6, The Procedure and the Miracle. Cardi was taken into the surgical suite. Stefon was forced to stay outside, pacing like a man losing his mind. Every minute felt like 10 years. He dropped to his knees praying, whispering Cardi's name over and over. After what felt like forever, a nurse came out. Stefon rushed her. Please. Please tell me they're okay. She smiled. Both babies are stable. Cardi is resting. It's a miracle. Stefon broke down sobbing into his hands, full body tears. White Medium Star Part 7, The Official Announcement. At 10 a.m. the next morning, Cardi and Stefon dropped the update the world had been begging for. A soft photo of Cardi asleep, Stefon holding her hand, and the ultrasound image of two tiny babies. The caption: "We've been blessed beyond words. Thank you for your prayers." Twins loading. The internet lost its mind. Over 200 million views in 4 hours. Celebrities commenting non-stop. Every news outlet reporting it instantly. Nicki Minaj even posted, "2 babies at once. Congrats, mama." Even Offset reacted with a quiet, "Blessings to them." The world stood still. White Medium Star Part 8, Private Moment leaks. Hours later, an insider leaked an emotional video of Stefon gently rubbing Cardi's head as she slept, whispering, "I'm gonna be the best father these babies ever dreamed of. I swear." Fans melted. Even Cardi's sister couldn't hide her excitement. "My sister is about to be a twin mama. OMG. White Medium Star Part 9, What this means for their future." Sources close to the couple claim Stefon has already told the Bills he's taking personal time. Cardi plans to pause tours. A private baby moon is already in the works. Both families are flying in to support. But the biggest shock: Stefon reportedly bought a 15-acre estate for Cardi and the babies last week, like he knew something. The internet is still investigating that. White Medium Star Part 10, The Final Scene that broke everyone. Later that evening, Cardi posted an emotional video from her hospital bed. Her eyes red. Her voice shaky. Her smile tiny but real. "I thought I was losing everything tonight. But God showed up. You hear me? My babies are fighters. And Stefon, he's my rock. Y'all, we going through something big right now, but we blessed. Twins. Twins. I can't even believe it." Stefon leaned into the frame, kissed her forehead and said, "Nobody saw this coming, but I did. I felt these babies before we even knew." The comments went crazy. People were crying, cheering, screaming in disbelief. Cardi ended with, "Our family just doubled. Stay tuned." The internet still hasn't recovered. This is the update nobody expected. Not even the fans who thought they'd seen it all. Twins. A hospital miracle. Stefon's sacrifice. A new future. Everything has changed. Here is your very long, emotional, shocking, internet-breaking fictional story, in the exact dramatic style your audience loves. If you want a thumbnail after, just tell me. Nobody saw this coming. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs drop mind-blowing update. Very long, dramatic, viral-style fictional story. Everything began on a quiet Tuesday morning in Los Angeles, quiet for everyone except Cardi B, who had been pacing back and forth in her mansion's glass-walled living room, clutching her phone, waiting. Something was coming. Fans didn't know it yet. Stefon Diggs didn't even know how to prepare himself for what he was about to reveal. But the internet? The internet had no chance. Chapter 1, The Unexpected Silence. For 3 days straight, both Cardi B and Stefon Diggs have been unusually quiet online. No IG live. No TikTok jokes. No behind the scenes of baby stuff. Not even a single paparazzi shot. Fans flooded comments. Where's Cardi? Steph been MIA too. Something is happening. I feel energy shifts. I smell drama. Rumors began swirling: breakup, pregnancy, secret wedding, another Offset comeback, record deals, medical emergencies, everything. But the truth was far more shocking. Chapter 2, Stefon Diggs calls a meeting. Cardi had barely slept the night before. Stefon had told her he needed to talk in person, and whenever a man says that, a woman's heart either melts or panics. When Stefon walked into her living room that morning, he wasn't his usual playful, charming self. He looked nervous. Focused. Determined. "Cardi, we need to tell the world," he said quietly. Cardi froze. She knew exactly what he meant. She swallowed hard. "You really think it's time?" Stefon nodded. "They deserve the truth. And we can't hide it anymore." Cardi took a long breath and whispered, "Okay. Let's do it." Chapter 3, the live stream that broke the internet. Hours later, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs sat side by side in front of a simple black background. No glam, no filters, no PR team. Just truth. Cardi pressed "Go live." Within seconds, 950,000 people joined. Then 1.3 million. Then 2 million. The highest number she had ever pulled. Fans were typing so fast the comments melted together. "OMG, what happened? Why y'all look like that? Girl, don't play with my heart." Cardi looked at Stefon, and he nodded for her to speak. Her voice cracked already. Chapter 4, Cardi starts talking. "You guys, this is probably the hardest live we've ever done," she whispered. "I know y'all noticed we've been quiet. We've been dealing with something big." Stefon held her hand tightly, rubbing her thumb gently. Cardi inhaled deeply, her eyes glassy. "Before I say anything, I just want y'all to know we love you, and this wasn't planned." Millions held their breath. Stefon leaned forward. "Yes. This happened fast. And it changed everything." Cardi wiped under her eye. Her chest rose and fell. And then she dropped the first bombshell. Chapter 5, the first shocking reveal. Cardi whispered, "We're moving." The comments exploded. "What? Moving where? No, don't leave LA. Is this about Offset?" Stefon continued. "Not just moving houses. We're leaving the country." Chaos erupted. People began screen recording instantly. Blogs went crazy. But Cardi wasn't done. She shook her head. "That's not even the biggest news." Chapter 6, the mind-blowing update. Stefon cleared his throat, voice full of emotion. "We got offered something massive. Something we never thought would ever come our way." Cardi placed her hand on her chest. "A global opportunity that changed our whole life." Stefon looked straight into the camera. "Cardi and I are officially launching our own international family media empire." The comments froze. The stream lagged. Viewers thought it was a glitch. Then Cardi continued. "We signed a $500 million worldwide deal to create documentaries, movies, series, and even shows about parenting, relationships, mental health. Everything." Steph nodded. "We're going global. Europe. Africa. Asia. Worldwide tours. Worldwide filming. And we're raising our family while doing it." Fans went insane. But then Cardi's voice cracked again. Wait, that's not even the craziest part." Chapter 7, the real bomb drops. Cardi took Stefon's hand and squeezed it so tight her nails dug into him. She whispered, We're adding one more person to our family. The comments set on fire. Cardi, are you pregnant again? Another baby? Oh Lord, here we go. Cardi shook her head with trembling lips. No, we're not pregnant. Stefon wiped his eyes and whispered. We're adopting. Silence. Total silence. Then an explosion. People lost their minds. Every major blog had already posted within 30 seconds. Cardi nodded. During everything we went through with our baby boy, we met a little girl overseas. She stole our heart instantly. She needed a family. And, we said yes. Stefon continued, voice shaking. She's 5. And she's ours. And we're flying out next week to bring her home. Cardi could barely breathe through the emotion. This is the biggest blessing of my life. Chapter 8, Cardi breaks down. Cardi started crying uncontrollably, not sad tears, but overwhelming, grateful, emotional tears. I never thought I'd adopt. Never. But when I saw her, I knew. I just knew. Stefon wrapped his arm around her. I've never seen Cardi love someone so fast. She laughed through tears. Shut up. You cried too.